When a man takes a wife, and shall marry her, then it shall be, if she finds no favor in his eyes, because he has found a matter of shamefulness in her, and he shall write her a certificate of divorce, and put it in her hand, and send her out of his house. And if she left his house, and went and became another man's wife, and the latter husband shall hate her, and write her a certificate of divorce, and put it in her hand, and send her out of his house. Or when the latter husband dies, who took her to be his wife, then her former husband, who has sent her away, is not allowed to take her back to be his wife after she has been defiled. For that would be an abomination before Yahweh. And do not bring sin on the land which Yahweh your Elohim is giving you as an inheritance. When a man has taken a new wife, let him not go into the army, nor let any matter be imposed upon him. He shall be exempt 1 year for the sake of his home, to rejoice with his wife, whom he has taken. No one takes in pledge the lower or upper millstone, for he would be taking a life in pledge. When a man is found kidnapping any of his brothers of the children of Israel, and treats him harshly, or sells him, then that kidnapper shall die. Thus you shall purge the evil from your midst. Take heed in an outbreak of leprosy, to diligently guard, and to do according to all that the Kohanim, the Levite, teach you, as I have commanded them, so you shall guard to do. Remember what Yahweh your Elohim did to Mitzrayim on the way when you came out of Mitzrayim. When you lend your brother alone, do not go into his house to get his pledge. Stand outside, and let the man to whom you lend bring the pledge out to you. And if the man is poor, do not sleep with his pledge. By all means, return the pledge to him at sundown, and he shall sleep in his own garment, and shall barak you, and it shall be righteousness to you before Yahweh your Elohim. Do not oppress a hired servant who is poor and needy, of your brothers, or of the strangers, who is in your land within your gates. Give him his wages on the same day, and do not let the sun go down on it, for he is poor, and lifts up his being to it, so that he does not cry out against you to Yahweh, and it shall be sin in you. Fathers are not put to death for their children, and their children are not put to death for their fathers. Each is to die for his own sin. Do not twist the right ruling of a stranger, or the fatherless, nor take the garment of a widow. But you shall remember that you were a slave in Mitzrayim, and that Yahweh your Elohim redeemed you from there. Therefore I am commanding you to do this work. When you reap your harvest in your field, and have forgotten your sheep in the field, do not go back to get it. Let it be for the stranger, for the fatherless, and for the widow, so that Yahweh your Elohim might barak you in all the work of your hands. When you beat your trees, do not examine the branch behind you. Let it be for the stranger, for the fatherless, and for the widow. When you gather the grapes of your vineyards, do not glean behind you. Let it be for the stranger, for the fatherless, and for the widow. And you shall remember that you were a slave in the land of Mitzrayim. Therefore I am commanding you to do this work.